want to evolve, you'll have a large dude for the Lilican stacks, and if you can't do that, you can always just turn your guys big and have a medium monster and a small monster.
Just the item we needed.
It just makes the stacks a little weird when they're bigger instead of riding on bigger monsters.
There's nothing that you can't accomplish. And Mirage boards are for much
Don't worry if Rain's stack is always like super weak or something, because her stacks, I can never get her stack to be above good stability. It's usually weak or good for her. That's it. But Lon, his stacks are always like good or above, and it's just, he just stacks easier apparently. We got potions.
So, Tama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically... And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
I'm at the losing tutorial.
Now, that's weird.
We get to learn how impulsive and stupid Lon is.
It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Yep. I mean, I'm progressing a little slowly because I'm letting the cutscenes play out, but I'll more than likely catch up to you and pass you by the end of my stream today.
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
The place where you get those little fire chicken dudes. Yeah, the fire chickens and the blue double-headed dragon little guy.
This one's not very cute.
I think they're just called Hydras. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of the little squirrel dudes, and there's like 2 different variations of them there.
Why did you?
Yeah, no, I know where you are.
I tried to tell you.
Because you're not that far. You're just past the giant goblin, which is the forest area.
You tried to tell us.
No big deal.
Try a little harder, please.
Yeah. I love the conductor. He's frustrating later on, but I love the conductor. That minigame with Rain is really dumb. Yeah, that minigame where you have to attack him with Rain is really dumb. I'm glad they just let you lose it, because I beat it. Counter me. Kill on. Thank you. There we go. There we go. You should have met Chocolate already, didn't you? Because if you go back to the world from a teleport gate, she sells potions and stuff.
Did you 2 die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Yeah.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Murkrift did.
I mean, I usually try and do that at the beginning of an area just to make sure I have all my potions and stuff.
That's because someone intervened right at the moment of your demise and made it so the battle never happened. Wow, you can really do that? Of course. Although Tama's the one who does it.
That's the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest
Did you capture one of the little wolf dudes?
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save
I'm talking about those,
you see,
the black and purple little wolf dudes from the goblin area.
She's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes 0 sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
I use those guys instead of the little chicken guys.
But just so you know,
because they make a good stack with Lon, and they're fire damage just like Tama.
Only the if you lose a fight.
So if you want to put Tama on the back burner, you can have them substitute, and they come in handy in the forest area because they have the ability you need to burn the thorns and stuff, just like the chicken does.
Don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself.
I mean, when it comes to Tama, she caps at she can level up constantly, but after her board is maxed out, you can't do anything with her until like the end of the game. So
hey,
after you level her up and stuff, a little bit, I usually just put pretty until I can max out her board because you can't really do anything else with her after that.
She's quite the character.
Okay.
Apparently you meet Chocolate very early.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Yeah, Black Knack, that's who it is. Yeah, that's who it is Black Knack. Yeah, I usually use it with Lon.
So, she's over at North Promenade.
But yeah, the Black Knack has the ability to stroll and do the thing that you need the chicken for in the area you're in, and it comes in very handy. So.
Oh, wow. She's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again?
Yeah, I think
Lillican?
that's one of the only ways to get Rain a decent stack early on in the game is to give her Black Knack, since its stability is really good.
Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
Chocolate.
You know, what a
With
nice,
the little
quiet place.
Master Chocobo on her head that she talks to somehow.
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte.
So weird.
I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in
Chocolate,
strange
yeah.
places.
Cool.
Yep. I only have one
Alright.
person in my stream.
Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco cheese.
No. Just hit them with, I think either wind or electricity, if you have it. If you don't, just smack them. They don't have a lot of HP, but they're really not that hard to kill.
Dude, there's like,
Slow down.
there's 4
What kind of operation
dragons.
is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
Cross Slash is just a physical attack that does stack damage. Makes things knock over easy. It's part
So,
of,
hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
it's part of, whatchamacallit. Oh, Cross Slash is part of Black Knack's abilities that you get for stacking with it.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie. I
Uh-oh.
didn't know it was you.
Now I get the
Got this,
Renato
Renato.
Seraphie too.
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember
what,
raising you.
Miss?
You're such a selfish
You're healed,
selfer
Miss?
poo.
Well, I don't remember you the raising me at all.
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My
Yeah,
hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
You're running into more troubles with the game than I am, but
Hoarding?
I know my Final Fantasy all too
Hoarding.
well, so.
Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums, more than you can handle, right?
Well,
Oh,
we're
yes,
still
he
working
said.
on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Well, who's got you covered?
Yeah,
This
you can go
pixie
back and
right here.
buy stuff.
Anachrome made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk
I'm still in the
ones
middle
you
of meeting
don't
Seraphie
and
at the
yoink
moment.
the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines
I
of
got all
Nine
the
Wood Hills or
tutorials
from
and
an alternate
cutscenes to
location
go
with
through
a
at the beginning
suitably
of the
strong
game right
connection.
now.
Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
It's no
I'm
big
not
deal.
sure
I will
caught
catch up
every single
fast
word,
enough.
but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this prismarium belongs
She's
to one of my
in
tribe.
Northern
Treat it with the same
Promenade
boundless
or
love and
North
affection
Promenade
you
thing.
feel for me.
Okay.
Yay, we get a little fairy.
Seraphie's kind of a special the case.
It's not a fairy. What is this damn thing called? It's a sylph? Something like that. Sylph Prismarium, yep. Derpy little sylph.
Yeah.
Those sylphs are busted when you can evolve them, but you can't evolve them until like super late game. Let's see. As I say, it's either gonna be weak or weak, so I'm just gonna leave you with the Chocobo for now. Whatever. The other one's just in the party. Deal with it. Just deal with it. I don't know. Let's go back to Grimoire and not die from behemoths.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're the leading us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay. Either will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphy guarantee.
Huh?
But where are you going now? Oh, well, somewhere
What
else,
do you
of course.
mean?
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful.
Fun?
Look, we really need to ask you so many things. No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now. Everything? But you've barely done anything. Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something? Exactly.
But why is that? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me? Oh, well... I'm God.
Yeah, that just happened.
Hasta la vista.
She's gone.
Those two shit their pants, and the other two are just like, okay.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind
Yeah,
of
I don't
sub-benevolent.
remember the exacts for potions
That's
and
Anna
stuff right
Crow
now.
for you,
but-
so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Beats me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
No, this is fine. Okay. I'm gonna go with no on saving my progress again. I think the first time I'm gonna end up saving my progress at all is when we fight Vano, just in case. No big deal though.
Well, that certainly cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh.
It's a moving. Sorry. And we win. Nice and simple.
No trouble at all.
Oh, right!
Yeah, Copper Gnome should evolve into the giant or whatever. Well, no.
Yeah, I want
Is it a
names.
Copper Gnome? It's something. It's not the Stone Golem, it's the other one, so yeah, it must be the Copper Gnome.
Ladies and
Copper Gnome
dummies
becomes
first.
very helpful.
Yeah!
Right, let's keep going. Yeah, like, I usually get most of her board and then just sit her in the back of the party to finish her board and use other people. I was level 26. I was thinking the Bahamut was level 25.
I know,
Level
I
26.
know. But could we see all this stuff before?
I'll go around and mess with them
Now
another
you've got
time.
that thing the
A long
works,
time
you
from
can see
now.
all its information. And if you happen to know some Libra magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep, very good thing to keep in the mind, Ron.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
Lon's so dumb. Alright, we got this. Just who you're controlling, I forgot about that.
Now, go for it!
Hey, we win.
Good job.
Everybody in the back leveled up. I think it was Moo and Sophie in the back. Let's go to the bridge overlook. Just gonna keep on going. There's not much else This I might skip. Can I actually skip this? No, I cannot. If I can, I don't remember how. So we have to watch the opening scene thing. Whatever. One of the only other things other than Alexander that irritates me about this game is you cannot skip this big old like opening to the game cutscene after you've already done all of the stuff. Yeah. To me, it's just another Japanese song. I've heard enough good ones that I know this one's not that great, but it's Final Fantasy. I'll put up with it. I like Final Fantasy. Yeah. I just wish I could skip it because it takes up a lot of time. It's a super anime cutscene too, because everything goes into like anime mode. I still love Carbuncle. I forget how you get it, but I want Carbuncle so bad from the beginning of the game all the way until the end. Carbuncle's great. It's the little green thing that the enemies have with the orb on its tail. Yeah, I love Carbuncle. Carbuncle is awesome. In any game, Carbuncle is awesome. I mean, hell, in Final Fantasy 15, Carbuncle is the one that gives you the combat tutorials. You talk to it to learn its controls and stuff. It's just funny. I feel like I'm like waiting to watch an anime start, watching this cutscene. I think that's Ultimate Weapon. I hated that fight. You have to do it like 6 or 7 times just to kill the dude. It's so frustrating. Square Enix.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
The Hydra thing? Yeah. They're a little picky.
Hey sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
Let's go meet the conductor and the train and stuff.
Huh?
Oh.
Finally finished the super anime cutscene. Seriously, watching that thing's up. I mean, I sit there watching that and I feel like I forget I'm playing a game and I'm about to watch an anime. It just looks like an anime opening, so
you think
I kind of forget that I'm playing a game out of it.
Absolutely.
So.
I'll be aboard.
Oh, dude!
I missed the Halloween train already. The Halloween train's cool looking.
Oh, hey sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
The giant car.
Hi. They're so tiny.
Whoa, pluck my needles. I don't know
Little
how
white
long
needles
it's
and the
been
black
since
needles.
we've had new passengers.
Huh?
Right, tickets, please.
Conductor. The conductor is here. And the conductor.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so... tickets, please.
The conductor? Alright. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need...
are right here.
Right the hell?
Wow! Semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then. Pleasant journey.
What'd you find?
Where did those tickets come from?
Oh, the little sharks with the ring around them?
Provided with everything we could ever
Yeah, they're
need.
shark balls.
Yep.
That's the thing that I used to get the shark for under
So why
lawn.
a semi-lifetime pass?
Yeah.
And not a lifetime one?
Yep. No, those are the big... They evolve into the big monster that I eventually put under lawn for certain situations. Probably not. You should be able to kill it fine, like super easy. I have to remember where to get an elixir for the hidden monster in that forest. Because last time I went there, I didn't have the elixir when I was in the forest, so I don't know what the heck happened. But when I went there on my off-screen save file when I was doing stream before, I had the elixir on the off-screen save. So I don't know what I did differently. Well, you always go back to the place or whatever, because of Tama. Yeah. I still like the tiny black mage and the tiny white mage and the towns and stuff. Cornelia. Your typical Final Fantasy named town. Isn't there like... I think there's like 5 or 6 different Final Fantasies that have Cornelia as a town.
This place rules!
Yeah, it's like something right out of a fantasy.
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger.
Pardon.
Huh?
If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
Mirage is from the Bahamutian army!
Go kick some butt.
Bahamut?
Goblins,
What's
Bahamut.
a Bahamut?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
huh? Someone's made a whole army out of them?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Huh? Hey, wait
I love how it's called Bahamutian, because Bahamut. Bahamut, the giant dragon that wrecks everything in the world with Mega Flare. Destroys lives.
All right, you Bahamus, what's your beat, huh?
You even make it sound like they're made of beef.
No, that's not
yeah,
anywhere
Lon,
near the
don't
end.
you know what's at stake?
Yeah, it was probably like midway. You fight big red dragons before you get to Tifa and Cloud and stuff. Water and light damage for goblins. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Cloud is awesome. I like Tifa. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, but Tifa's great. Oh, those thingies, those are fun. The way you capture them is you knock over the stack that they're in, and they become capturable after you knock over the stack. Use things like cross slash. You use abilities that say in them they have like topple damage, and it'll either say like small, medium, or large topple damage, and that's how you topple over the stacks. Yeah. So you hit them with that a few times, and eventually it'll knock over the stack.
What the? What just happened?
That's what
Why
those
wasn't I
abilities
able
are
to
for, is
imprison that
toppling
Mirage?
stacks, or doing some
Didn't you
ability
see the
damage
light
instead of
that's
normal
surrounding
attacks.
it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
I don't have any yet.
The
then.
what? B.O.? They smell?
No! What I mean is, the Mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave the ho, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
Sadly, that's how it works.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Lon, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff!
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well,
We know how it ends.
I find it funny. I've been live for an hour,
Please.
and I'm just
May I speak
about
with
to
you?
like go do ramen and stuff. It's
sure.
purely because the cutscenes are taking forever, but I don't remember how to skip cutscenes in the first place, even if I wanted to. So. I think you can.
The two of you.
I think you're
You've
supposed to be able to
traveled
skip
here from
them, but
another
I don't know.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I mean.
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Lon, don't tell her.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
Lon, you don't even know what exude means.
There is someone who would like to have a word with you.
This is funny.
Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
Right,
So
we're gonna go
let's
talk
find this
to
Casa Cornelius place.
the princess. and
Doesn't
stuff.
Casa mean up?
Well, you've got the direction correct. Even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
There we go.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
Jeez. Now I gotta remember to
Thank
capture
you
a
for
floating
coming.
eye, and capture
Welcome to
everything
the
else that I can
Kingdom of Cornelia.
capture,
I am
so I can
Princess
get all the
Sarah.
stuff in the game, like usual.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Oh, and I'm his older sister, Rain. It's an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first, I suspected that
It's
you might
Princess
be agents sent here by
Sarah.
Bahamut.
Except for
I
this
was
game, she has
wrong.
pink hair.
You stood up bravely against their mirages.
Final Fantasy
and
3,
kept our
I
town
think
safe.
Princess Sarah has
All
blue
of
hair.
Cornelia thanks you.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
I wouldn't say we were that brave.
Two different Princess Sarahs, but one has
Stop,
blue
you're
and
so
one has pink
modest.
hair. It's kind of funny.
Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't in actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh, that's right. I think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Which
oh,
one?
I am sorry. If you
You topple the tower, and it should automatically give him the glow around him, so you can imprison
You
him.
see, Cornelia
You just have to knock the
is
tower
an
completely over.
unfederated state, midway up
Oh,
Grimoire.
well then I would leave
Unfederated?
Brim, because
Yes.
I thought that was how you did it,
Let me
but
explain that as
I guess I
well.
was wrong.
The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalis, the Herald King. Cornelia, however, has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that Mirage attack before?
Yes.
So where
What's up?
does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure prophecy speaks of a divergence.
Oh, so you just have to kill one
When
first,
time
because then you
begins
get the
its
prism when you
marching
kill
in,
things
they
for the
shall
first time,
return
and
as
then you can
visitors,
capture it when you topple it.
Giants from
That's
the
all it
hills
is.
of a world not our own.
You just haven't killed one
Upon
before,
Grimoire,
so after
they
you
will
kill it,
reap
you'll have the
two
prism in your
divergent
inventory
futures.
from killing it and stuff, and then you can capture it next
One
time you
that brings
topple it over.
salvation, and the other ruin.
No, I
An
forgot about that
enigma to
rule
be
with some of
found
the
in highest
prisms. You
mind.
can't
The giants may.
You can't
reach two
capture them because the
futures?
prism you need
Recon?
from beating them once before or something stupid like that.
Oh, man, Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you even talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell. You big the dummy.
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
I don't know why that's so freaking funny. but-
I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things, but